Timer set to 5 minutes on an old pack. Here we are. Finally, we got Captain Mike on the scene. And let's go. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Look at that. And she is up. And there go the gear. And we're gonna try to just keep it close and present for you. I'm so glad to be here with no obstructions. And even if it is windy, we have that AS3X. Look how smooth this is. I'm gonna go ahead and do my one position of flaps for a nice slow pass. Oh my goodness. And rudder, because it is torquey, not in a bad way, but it definitely wants that right rudder. Look at that climb, half flaps, and I'm still climbing, hovering. I should have been in high rate, I'd have been okay. Let's lose the flaps and roll it right to Mike. Mike, I missed you, man. So did everybody else. Everybody asked about you so much, I'm starting to get mad at him. I was like, dude, it's cool, man. We're busy. There's more to life than RC. Never thought I'd hear myself say that, but it's true. Barrel roll to inverted. Coming on back now, you hear. About snapped it. I got a lot of down stick in this. With the 2600 in here, I have a ton of down pressure in my low rates. All right, so it'll do it. This thing's kind of neat, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's go high rate. Let's see. That's the roll. Didn't do anything but ailerons. And let's snap it. Doesn't really want to because it's so well behaved. And AS3X I'm sure is working. Look how smooth it is though. And it comes with an external tank if you wanted to use it. Finish the cube in 8. Look at that light on there. It does definitely want some right rudder on the climbs, but so do real planes. Oh, look at that, Michael. Full flaps. Look at that. Look at that view. There's something really neat about the way these get along in there.
Yep.
Let's try some touch and goes, man. Again, it is an old pack. And look how tight it will go. All right, I'm going low rate because I just don't need all that. It's very responsive. Oh my goodness. That was, look how beautiful. And then right rudder and climbing out scale as a gingerbread. My kids always talk about running fast as a gingerbread man. So everything's as much as a gingerbread to me. Guys, that's my first like really awesome touch and go here at the field that I love. Look at that. Look at that. You know, there's something really wild about the rotation point on this bird. You know, you kind of feel, you know, the engine's behind the pilot in real life on this one. So it's kind of wild. So low rate, full flaps, coming in under power. Wow. I let it get ugly. So if you're bouncing it, speed's your friend. Don't go full flap, see what you get. Sometimes we have to trick ourselves into letting our planes fly fast with nose heavy CG. I'm nose heavy already. I could tell because of my inverted flight. However, I don't have to land it upside down. So I like that it settles in so predictable right now. Oh man, so nice. And we're up and look at, I don't want to hit LVC again. So I'm gonna go full flaps and I want full rate this time. And we're gonna go for a little bit steeper approach perhaps. Kind of short field style. Look at that, it really has an interesting CG. The way it acts is just kind of interesting to me. Oh my goodness, Michael. What a doll. Guys, this 1200 millimeter P-39 from E-flite presents and feels like a 1400 millimeter warbird to me. Guys, you want to know what I'm at? So right now it's been 6.5 minutes, but it was probably 5.5, 6 minutes of flying it Pilot Ryan style on a 2600 and 3/7/8 across the board. That's not bad. But I think something about that 3-blader eats it up. You know what I mean? I feel like some of those other planes go longer. The regular 1200 millimeter warbirds with the 4 blades. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like you get more flight time out of them. But again, an old pack, and I've got it right there on the battery tray. When I go up again with the 2200, I'm gonna put it in the same place. All right, cool, let's go again.
Stick a monkey pants.
Welcome back to Pilot Ryan and Captain Mike RC YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, consider subscribing, hitting the like button, and also tap the notification bell if you want to stay posted when we drop new content, which is a lot. And we even do a weekly live stream every Saturday at 9 o'clock right here on this channel. And you can catch that on the replay if you don't want to watch it Saturday night. We've flown this a couple times. We're going to go up one more time. The weather is broke for us. It's just we can't get over it. We're so pumped. 2200 3S. I'm always suspect. I never think that's going to be heavy enough on a plane that's 1200 millimeters. But it's actually doing really well that way. I'm going to fly one more like this. Actually, I'm going to try to cut this flight in half because I want Mike to try it. This thing is really neat. AS3X receiver. It's safe select if you want to go that route. I don't go that route unless we're just trying to show you how to do it. But battery's all the way in. I'm maiden with the 2600 hanging off the battery tray because I'm always nervous about not being nose heavy enough. But this thing is done really fine with the batteries just centered perfectly on the tray. So we're going to ring it out a little bit, and then I'm going to let Mike have a spin on it. But I just really think it's great to be able to fly a tricycle gear plane that's not a Trojan and still a warbird. By the way, 1200 millimeters, it presents like a 1400 millimeter plane, which I think is great. And we got ours from hobbyzone.com. I want to show you the retracts real quick. And the flaps are already down. I'll go ahead and put those back up. And there's an external tank if you want to use it, but I'm not gonna. Actually, really nice big tires for the mains. The nose gear, you know, it's nice and long. Well manicured fields are probably the best call. You can always put a softer tire on there if you wanted to, but for what you get out of the box, I'm really happy with it. Let's take it up, ring it out a little bit, and then let Mike have a spin on this beautiful baby, and then we're gonna film some more stuff. All right, let's go.
Ready like the spaghetti.
So this time I'm taking off low rate half flaps for guys who have a short field, give you an idea of how quick it can come off. Going 5 minutes on a 2200. And it is nice and light. Tuck up the gear and pull the flaps back in. And enjoy this flight, guys. There's really nothing like a P-39. I mean, it's a little bit like a Mustang looking. It's a little bit like a Spitfire looking. It's got a wing like a P-40, right? It's really kind of neat.
And it has a Hawker Hurricane look to it too.
A little bit. I think the color scheme's helping with that a little.
Yeah, exactly, eh?
But I'm actually really having a good time with it. And we'll go barrel roll. Oh yeah. And I was in high rate for that one. And again, 2200 perfectly centered on the tray. gives me the necessity for, I'm in high rate this time, but I still have a good amount of back pressure in. I hope you can see it, Mike. I'm sorry, I'm far away and it's the gray side. How cool. Into a knife edge from inverted, that's fun. It is a nice one, Mike. So a couple fast passes and then I'm gonna put it down and let Mike have some fun. Do some steep ones out here. It zips around like a racer. But I tell you what, this is so much more fun than the yellow one, right?
Yeah.
So heavy on the loading. Boy, it gets around quick, Mike. Ugly 4-pointer. I didn't use any rudder in it. So, all right, I want Mike to get a spin on this. So I am gonna go low rate, full flaps, drop the gear, cut the power, kick a bunch of rudder because I want to slow down. I'm really too high. Now I'm off the rudder, back into the idle, hold her off a little bit. It almost doesn't have enough authority at low rate on the landing. You got to make sure you keep your speed up, but look at that. What a beaut back in a high rate. Mike, let me park this and you take it up for the last half of this battery. What a joy. Oh. Yes. Yeah. Captain Mike's gonna shake it down. Man, this thing is really fun. He's got 2 minutes to have some fun with it, and let's go, man. It's recording now. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Nice.
It is, and the torque is there, right? I mean, you can tell.
She turns on a dime.
She turns on a dime, man, and she's not tail heavy.
Nope.
It's
feels good.
It really does.
It's about time we get a 39 with stabilization, you know.
And bigger than.
Oh yeah, I can see these at a 1600 millimeter.
Oh my goodness, it'd be sweet.
This one doesn't drop out like the other ones. Remember how they used to just kind of nose on you and go down? I like it.
This one is a doll compared to that. But it still has that racer feel, right? I mean, there's something definitely unique, obviously, about a P-39, whether it's the smaller one or not.
Look at that.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh,
what rates were you in?
I have no idea.
So you were in low with full flaps or half?
I'm at full flap.
Okay.
And she's just putting around really nice, dude.
You guys see how Mike had good speed, not too much, but enough that his surfaces were all effective still. You get too slow, it will bounce, but that's the pilot's fault, not the plane's. Oh,
dude, this thing is sweet.
Isn't that nice? What's your timer say?
I have no idea, but I can land it now. Let's be safe about it.
You can look at it. Tell me what it says.
142.
Yeah, land it.
Dude, this thing is awesome. Golly, this is the slowest P-38, you know? Look at that. Oh, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I mean,
a little bit of a breeze coming out.
Dude, even a bad landing is good. Look at it.
Look at that. Oh, my word. Dude, that is a cool plane.
Dude, it's really got a little bit of everything in it, doesn't it?
Yep.
How neat.
Nice.
What a cool little versatile bird. Dude. Mike, what do you think about a 2200 in it?
Feels like Warbird, man.
Feels good.
Yeah.
I mean, you can put heavier stuff in there, but man, you don't need to.
It's superbly balanced.
I think so too.
Awesome, dude.
Pilots, more to come. Stick around. Remember to subscribe to Pilot Ryan and Captain Mike RC YouTube channel.